It was challenging. I think more so because you're fully fit and you feel like you could be out there, and it's just a very strange set of circumstances that stops you from being. But at the same time, I think that Ben as captain did a brilliant job. He had some very difficult decisions to handle and to manage, and actually I think on the ground and throughout the game in particular, he managed things very well. But one thing I was really pleased of, actually, you look at the performance for the first 2.5 days, we were probably behind the game, and we managed to find a way of resting ourselves into a position where we could win the game. And I think in the past, sometimes we've sort of fell away a little bit early. Going into those last 2 sessions, we still had a real chance of winning the game. So I think that is, in a way, a small step forward for us. Of course, we couldn't quite get across the line, and look at the back end of our second innings. That really did hurt us, but I think there was a lot of positive things to take from it, and you could certainly see that, sat watching at home. But yeah, I was at times I would have loved to have been there. No, to be honest, it's quite frustrating. It's something you don't really want to be behind. You want to be ahead and sort of setting the way in the series, putting a marker down early. But I suppose the pleasing thing is there's been a number of times when that's been the case, and we've managed to still go out and win the series. So that's our challenge now. We've got to look forward. We've got to look at this week and beyond, and make sure that we win this week and give ourselves the best chance of winning the series. Yeah, I mean, simply score more runs and take 20 wickets. It will be as simple as that. That's what we've got to do. We know that they're a very well-oiled bowling attack in particular, and they've proven that in recent contests between the two teams that they're more than capable of beating us convincingly on occasion. So we know that they're a strong team, and they're a difficult team to beat, but we also know what we're capable of as well. And one thing that we've always been very good at is when we've had difficult games and we've had a tough week, we've bounced back very quickly and very strong. We've learnt lessons throughout series, so I expect nothing different this time round. We've got a team and a squad that have a fantastic attitude, and they will be desperate to come back out and really put in a strong performance, and that's hopefully worthy of winning. I did have a quick look at the pitch yesterday. It's been under covers for large part of yesterday evening and all of today, but it was a nice brownish colour to it, if you like. It looked like a good wicket, so I'm expecting it to be just that, really. Hopefully there's an opportunity for bats to go out there and make big scores and to really go on and convert some starts if we get in. And with that, hopefully you want to see a bit of carry and bounce. Well, I think one thing from Ben is it's not going to change his approach and the way he goes about things. He's very much a leader within the team anyway, as vice captain. And as a senior player, he's someone that will try and grab the big moments and really lead the way. And whether he's got the armband or not, that you can always count on him, and he's going to give absolutely everything for you. So I'm sure in many ways his approach won't change, and I'll still be taking advice from him for sure. I did have an input. I didn't think it was fair to leave it all on Ben as captain, and as a selector, you have your say, but ultimately you want him to be happy with the team that he takes on the field. And it was a decision that wasn't taken lightly. It was something that was well discussed, and there's been a lot of talk about Stuart missing out on that game, and at no point does anyone think that any less of him, or the fact that he's not capable of doing special things in the Test arena, especially in home conditions. But as I mentioned earlier, there are other guys within the squad as well that might feel hard done by, that also average around the 20 mark in the last couple of years. So that's the competition for places that we have in that department. We're very blessed with a number of guys that can come in and have proven that they can perform here in English conditions. And that's exciting. And one thing that you'll get from Stuart when he gets his opportunity again he'll be desperate to prove a lot of people wrong, and to go out there and put in a real strong performance. And that's how I suppose you get that strength in depth, is from guys like that, showing how it's done when it's their turn to do so.